This is a crossover question from Edexcel Paper 1, June 2023. This was question 26 on the foundation paper and question 7 on the higher paper. The price of a holiday increases by 20%. This 20% increase adds £240 to the price of the holiday. Work out the price of the holiday before the increase. The most important sentence in this question is this 20% increase adds £240 to the price of the holiday. What this tells us is that £240 is 20% of the original price. 240 is not 20% plus the original price. It's not 120%. And this is the point where most students got this question wrong. Now that we know that £240 is 20% of the original price, we can use this information to work out the original price. So we know 20% is equivalent to 240, and we need to find what 100% is. So 100% was the original price. When you're using the ratio table, you're either multiplying or dividing. So if we're starting from 20% and we're trying to get to 100%, we know it's going to be a multiply because the numbers are getting bigger, right? So we're going to multiply by 5 because 20 times 5 will give us 100. And because we've multiplied the top value by 5, we'll multiply the bottom value by 5 as well. So we'll do £240 times 5. Right, you can use whichever method you like for this multiplication, but I'm going to use partitioning. Right, so I know 200 times 5 is 1000. And I know 40 times 5 is 200, which means 240 times 5 will be 1,200. So that means 100% or the original amount was £1,200. Now, if you're not sure how many 20s go into 100, you can break this down further. So on this table here, we're going to start again with what we know. So we know 20% is £240. Then we can find 10%, and then we can use that to work out 100%. So I'm going to divide it by 2 because we're halving it. And because I've divided by 2 over here, I also need to divide this by 2. So divide by 2, and then that would give us £120 here. So half of 200 is 100, and half of 40 is 20, so £120. And from 10% to 100%, it's getting bigger, so we're going to multiply, and that's multiply by 10. And because we've multiplied by 10 here, we also need to multiply 120 by 10. And once again, we get £1,200. This question is worth 2 marks. There's a method mark for the correct working and an accuracy mark for the correct final answer. If you found this video useful, then you should watch this one next. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.